Hello and welcome back to my channel and another episode of my high school years Let's Play. So I was actually playing a bit off camera because Kat here, the next thing she has to do for her aspiration is make 10 teen friends, and that was proving to be quite time consuming. We are almost there, we've got 8 out of 10. I wasn't planning on recording just yet, but I got a notification while they were at lunch that today is career day. So we're actually here at a career day and I thought, well, I haven't done one yet. I don't know what it's like. I don't know, anything about it. So I might as well just start recording and see what it's all about. I already have a career in mind for Daisy, so we'll see if she can potentially discover what she wants to do here. And Kat is obviously at the moment an influencer, or an aspiring influencer, so I don't know if she'll continue that into adulthood or not. I did notice we've got Vlad here as a visiting professional. He's like a chef or something. By the way, while I was playing off camera, I had so many of these. Everybody wants to be, well, to be fair, this is for Daisy, but everybody wants to be Kat's best friend. Kat has been invited to prom by about 5 different people as friends, and I've said yes to all of them, but I'm not even planning on having a go to prom at all, so I don't know if that's going to get me in trouble. But yeah, I figured, we did prom with Daisy last week, so I figured we'll do Kat's prom next week with the twins, so then everybody gets one prom, because it seems a bit silly for them to have 2. So we won't bother with prom this week, but we'll do it next week. So I don't know if all of those prom proposals will carry over or not, but we'll have to wait and see. Okay, so the career day is a bit shit, so I didn't really bother including anything because I didn't really do anything, but we did bring 2 of Kat's potential friends home so that we can make up the 10 out of 10 friends and move on to the next part of her aspiration. We're almost there with Frederick, so we'll just start with Frederick because Annabelle, I feel like she's going to be a bit more tricky. Oh, Pixie just got a thing on Social Bunny saying that Daisy wants to be added to her contact list. Yeah, sure. I didn't realise that she'd want her mum on her Social Bunny, but apparently she does. We might as well add her on Kat's as well then, because I don't see why Daisy would want her but not Kat. Alright, so it looks like she's made friends with Frederick, so now we've just got to pin down Annabelle, but I don't even know where she's gone. Oh, she's here. She's in the bathroom. Okay, well, we'll come and be friends with her as well. She's going to be a bit more difficult. We tried at lunch, but it didn't go very well. As you can see, we've got a little bit of red relationship, but she is the last one we need. It's not going well. I don't know. She doesn't like anything we do. Let's try and cheer her up. It might be because she's really sad. Console about death. Oh shit, someone died. Well, no wonder she's not in a good mood. Okay, let's tag her in a friendly post because we're hanging out with her, and that sort of thing does get the relationship up. So we've got it slightly green now. So maybe now that we're on slightly better footing, that'll help a little. And if not, then I'm going to just use the photo loophole. I'm not going to lie. Let's use the photo loophole. Take some selfies together and then you'll be best friends. There we go. That is the 10 friends. The next part of our aspiration is to list 5 outfits on Trendi. That is what I was hoping it would be, because we haven't done that yet. We haven't gone to ThrifTea, we haven't done any trendy stuff, so I was hoping that we could do some of that this episode. We also need to host a party, which we might do this episode. We'll wait and see how much time we have. I'm not really a cast kind of person, so I don't know how much success I'll have. So, bear that in mind. If you are a cast kind of person, please don't judge the shit outfits I put together because I'm not fashionable in real life or in The Sims. So yeah, we'll have to see how well I do there. For now, we're going to send Annabelle home because we don't need her anymore. Sorry about whoever died. And we're going to have everybody have something to eat. And I'll basically see you whenever I do something new. I might well skip the next day at school as well because, you've seen it. Assuming you've been watching my Let's Play, of course, you've seen it. And if you haven't, then go and watch one of the other episodes because they've gone to school in all of them so far. Okay, so Bear has just completed his aspiration. So he's now got the physically gifted trait. I'm not sure that Robin's going to be able to because they're only level 5, and also I didn't realise one of their things is to achieve a grade A, and they are a B, so they're doing pretty well, but it's now the weekend and I was hoping to age them up this weekend, so I guess I'll either go ahead and do that anyway and Robin just won't ever complete their aspiration, or I will postpone it and age them up next week. But yeah, if I'd noticed, I might have pushed that a bit harder, although to be fair, I did try fairly hard. They did their homework most days and went to school in a good mood most of the time. So okay, what I'm actually going to do, as it's Friday night and that is a typical time to host a party, is we're going to host a party. It's just going to be a little house party. Pixie's still home, so it's not going to be anything too crazy. So it's basically just going to be like a little get together with friends, but it's going to be listed as a party to complete this part of our aspiration. And then over the weekend we're going to go to the thrift store and get started on that part. So we've got to flirt 5 times, so that's going to be an interesting one because I don't know if I mentioned mentioned it, but when I was working off camera to get her a bunch of friends, she developed crushes on most of them, so we could flirt with anyone. Who has she actually got the highest relationship with? It looks like Molly. Possibly. I am also sort of like thinking about Savannah because I'm pretty sure she was the first. Molly's just walked in on us, so we could just, you know, flirt with her and try and save that. Make an awkward situation more awkward. Oh, she doesn't like that. Okay, you know what? That's valid. Let's apologise. I feel like maybe Gwendolyn didn't get the dress code. Well, I guess that's just... I think we're going to flirt with Savannah because I like that idea because it's a little bit complicated with Sydney and stuff. So let's come here. Well, actually, maybe let's try and get her a bit less embarrassed first. Go give yourself a pep talk in the mirror and then we'll go flirt with Savannah. Right, she's feeling better, so let's go flirt with Savannah. She said no, even though we're both flirty. Oh, okay, that's fair enough. Okay, so that seems like Savannah's not interested in girls. Okay, so Savannah's a no-go, but Kat is still feeling flirty and we'd still got to flirt with somebody. So, I'm trying to remember who else she had a crush on. Let's try Frederick. It's going well with Frederick, so he might well be who she ends up being with. Okay, so she's got gold already, so I don't actually have to do anything else, so I'm pretty much just going to leave it. She's got to do some work stuff, so I think we'll do the work stuff as well, and we'll just let the party guests do their thing. Alright, everybody is leaving. Everyone's got a shit ton of charisma from that. Kat went up like, well, Daisy and Kat, I think, both went up 3 levels. I have already sent everyone to bed though. I was just waiting for all of these people to leave. And then tomorrow we'll go check out the Thrifty store. I just wanted to give you an example of how kind of heartless the Social Bunny post feels. So Kat is a nice sim. She's been nice to everybody. And this is what she sent to her mother. Can you imagine sending this message to your mum, especially when you're a nice person who's done nothing but be nice to people? Can you imagine? Anyway, it is Saturday, so I am taking Kat to Thrifty. I'm leaving these lot at home. They can look after themselves. So yeah, we're going to go there. We're going to buy some clothes. We're going to make some outfits. We're going to explore that whole deal. It's taken, I don't know how long the episode is so far, but it's taken a while to get here. I've been recording for quite a while and this was the main thing I wanted to do today. Alright, so this is Thrifty. So it's quite cute. I like it. It's a pretty place. So that is certainly a look. I don't know if I should trust this place for fashion. Okay, so let's just go ahead and create a fashion look. So I've seen some stuff about this. Oh, Eloise is getting down. I've seen some stuff about this. I'm pretty sure you have to select the style, don't you? And as I've said a few times, I have no idea what style is what. So I might end up Googling it and trying to go off of like the sort of outfits I'm seeing on Google. But yeah, I'm excited. Even though this isn't usually what I end up doing, I'm excited. Okay, so we have limited tops, which is what I was thinking it was going to be. We've got to do something with what we've got here. I want to see if we can make, we won't do it necessarily all today, but I want to see if we can make an outfit for every single one of these. So I'm just Googling cottagecore fashion. Okay, so it's very fairy, very natural. Okay, so this sort of thing is what I'm seeing a lot of. So let's do this. Seeing a lot of like browns and whites and stuff. So I think we'll do that one. I don't really see shoes on any of these outfits. There's a lot of dresses, but they're all very long, so you can't usually see their shoes. So let's just pick something that I think looks nice. Struggling a bit with the shoes. I don't really care for shoes. I don't really know. I feel like this sort of thing, I mean, to be honest, I feel like this sort of thing would be perfect without shoes. That's the kind of vibes I get. It's like, you know, one with nature, running in fields barefoot, running through fields of wheat. So far all I've got is this one dress. Accessories, or kind of cottagecore accessories. Oh, that's pretty. Let's maybe do that one to give it a bit of colour, because obviously the other one was white and that's all we had, and also to bring in that green a little. And I think that's going to be all I can really do. It requires a top, bottom, shoes and a look name. Okay, so we need shoes. What kind of shoes would be cottagecore? I don't love any of these shoes that are available. That one could work. I might use that one. I think that's going to be it. It costs 85, so if we click done and then we can list it on Trendi. I said that I wouldn't do all of them today. We'll see how we go, but I'm having fun. So I'm gonna do some more. We'll see how many we do, but that might be all we do today, and then it might be that I do a whole bunch today and then never come back to it. This episode might just be effectively a Cass episode. Okay, so the next one is Dark Academia. Okay, so I don't know anything about that. So Dark Academia fashion. I'm just Googling on my tablet. There's a lot of brown. There's like these trousers. Let's see if I can see those trousers, because I'm pretty sure I've seen them in actual Cass. It's kind of like this like plaid pattern but brown. Okay, I'm struggling a little bit with dark academia. I'm not sure if it's just me or if it's my options, because I mean I'm going with the brown, but I don't know if this is quite the assignment. But I'm trying my best. I'm trying really hard. Okay, somebody who knows anything about fashion is going to have to tell me if I'm doing any kind of a good job, because I'm genuinely interested to know. But this is supposed to be dark academia, so I guess that's what I've got. I've no idea if it's any good or not, but I tried my best. So let's say that's done. That one costed 140. Okay, next is e-girl. I don't know if that's just like emo. Yeah, kind of. Okay, this is like a fun one. Okay, so I think this is probably the best I can do for e-girl. It's not quite what I had in mind, but I think this one at least fits the assignment. Yeah, I think that's good. I mean, maybe not good, but I think it's alright. I think it does what I want it to do. So that's going to be the e-girl one. Okay, next up is goth. I mean, this one I feel like I know a bit more, just because I used to have a friend who was pretty goth and I listened to a lot of the bands that dress that kind of way. I'm not going to say that means I'm going to be any good at it, but I at least know what it's supposed to look like, even if I don't know how to make it look that way. There's not really any goth options though. There's this, but this is more like punk than goth, I would say. So I feel like this is maybe the best I can do with goth. I struggled a bit. There wasn't that many good options that I could see, but I don't hate it. Like, it's all right. Like I said, it's not quite what I had in mind, but I think it's, again, I think it's okay. I think it fits. I think that's going to be a theme of this, is that it's fine. It kind of fits. So let's accept that one as our goth, 135. Okay, next is groove wave. What the fuck is groove wave? So I've just typed into Google groove wave fashion, and all that's come up, there's very little that's come up, but all that's come up is like these orange, it's the same pattern, like these orange wiggly lines, but then there's a lot of things that are saying 70s. So is that what it means? It's like 70s fashion? Because I wasn't around in the 70s, so I don't really know what that means either. So, but I'm going to Google in another tab 70s fashion. We're going to go with that. So I mean, I do know what 70s fashion is, I just can't pull it off the top of my head. But yeah, I'm seeing a lot of browns, a lot of oranges, a lot of flares, a lot of patterns. I'm sorry to anybody who was born in the 70s for what I'm about to do. I think this is what I've got so far. Is that groove wave? I don't know. Oh, shoes. None of these people, I suppose there is shoes. I guess they're like these kinds of shoes, like loafers that everyone's wearing. Is this groove wave? Is this 70s? I'm gonna go ahead and say yes, because I don't know what else to do. You know what I'm going to say? I was limited by my options. There we go. That's the excuse. Okay, next one is kawaii. I think I know what that is. I mean, it's like the very cutesy Japanese one, yeah. So let's do that one. That could be fun. There we go. That's what we're looking for. I don't really see any good bottoms for it though. And everything that I'm looking at on Google, they're all in skirts. Could do something like that though. It might not be quite what they're looking for, but it's still pretty cutesy. Yeah, I think we'll say that one's good for kawaii. Again, almost there. Not quite what they were looking for, but it's good enough. Alright, so it looks like next is llamacore. I'm pretty sure that's not a thing, because I'm assuming that's because of like Sims and llamas and all of that stuff, but I'm gonna Google it just in case. Oh, llama corn? Is that what it means? Let's go with that and say llama corn. I don't know that I can do anything unless there's anything here with llamas on it though. But regardless, it looks all quite like rainbowy and cutesy and, you know, that sort of stuff. Kind of like this. I guess llamacorn is kind of like a unicorn, right? That's the whole point. So it's like these pastel blues, pastel pinks. I think that's fine. We'll just do it like that. I mean, let's put these glasses on for good measure. I'm calling that llamacorn. No idea if that's correct, but that's what we're going to call it. Okay, next we have mashcore. Also don't know what that is either. So I've Googled it and I still don't know what that is. It kind of looks like same sort of thing as e-girl. I mean, to be fair, I've typed in mashcore fashion and what's coming up is a lot of fan art, and I'm going to be honest, a lot of fairies and a lot of My Little Pony. So kind of looks like e-girl but more colourful. I don't know. I'm gonna try, but I don't know. I feel really old. I'll tell you that much. I feel really old. Is this anything like what I'm supposed to be doing? I don't know, but let's just turn a blind eye and say yes, because I'm confused. Alright, hopefully the next one will be easier. Neon Raver. Not heard of that one either, but you know what? I feel like I can probably guess. Yep, it's pretty much what I thought. neon. So is there actually any neon stuff in here? I think that'll do. If the colour's not quite matching like I would like it to. I would have liked it to have been a skirt, but there isn't any. That doesn't mean there isn't any in the game, but obviously with the thrift store, it rotates. But yeah, so I think that's fine. It's not quite what I was hoping for. It's not quite neon raver. It's more like neon slouch on the couch. It'll do. Next. Alright, next up is no core. Okay. We are also more than halfway through, so might as well finish all of them. So I've typed in no core fashion, which is what I thought is what it says, is it means no core. There is no core, so you can do whatever the fuck you want. So let's do whatever the fuck I want. Slap that one on. Let's put a skirt with it. How about this one? Let's make it, sure, why not? And then let's put some high heels with it. There we go. There's my no core outfit. Next. All right, next up, outdoor core. I feel like that one's pretty self-explanatory. So just an outdoorsy outfit. You're going on a hike. I think that's pretty outdoorsy, so that's outdoor core. Okay, next, scene core. Is that like scene kids? Yeah. So it's like the e-girl of my generation. Although, just judging from what we've had here before, I don't know that we've really got anything good for it. I think that's about as good as I can do. It is very similar to the e-girl one. I think I picked different trousers for the e-girl one. I mean, scene is a lot brighter, but it's kind of like emo but colourful, but I can't find anything that would really suit what I'm looking for. I guess what this is meant to be played as is like you see what's there and then you decide what outfit rather than trying to make one of every single kind from what you have, but that's fine. I'll probably play that way one day, but today we're finishing. I've started, so I'm going to finish. So that's scene core. Kind of. Okay, then sleuthcore. That I don't know. Okay, so I've typed in sleuthcore fashion and all that's coming up is shoes. I think there's a shoe brand called Sleuth. So I have no fucking idea. I don't know what that means. I don't even begin to know what that means. We're either looking at fashion that doesn't really look like anything because it's hidden, or Sherlock Holmes. Literally nothing's coming up. Did the Sims team make this up? Okay, so the way that I've interpreted this prompt is somebody who wants to be stealthy. Now, I know that defeats the object of the superhero costume, but you don't know who they are. Assuming you don't recognise their lips, then you have no idea who they are. They could be absolutely anyone, and you wouldn't have any clue. So that's sleuthcore. Okay, next up, trendy girl. So I'm going to type in Depop girl because that's what trendy's meant to be, and see if that brings anything up. Because I've never used Depop, and I'm going to be honest, I probably never will. But I don't really see a consistent theme here. It just seems to be girls in clothes. So I'm going to go with something like that because that's kind of the vibes I'm getting. It's just kind of like pretty but casual. So I think that that's all right, if I've understood that right. Okay, we're nearly done. Vaporwave. I think that's a lot of like, can't think of the word, but I'm thinking like 60s stuff. I shit you not, I just typed into Google Sims 2. Where the hell did I get that from? Clearly I've got Sims 2 on the brain. Vaporwave fashion. That is not what I thought at all. What I was thinking of was like this. So I was completely off. It's kind of like neon and dark at the same time. I mean, I guess if you know fashion, it's just vaporwave, innit? I'm definitely, like, I promise you I'm not 80. I know that it seems that way in this video, but I'm actually not. I am actually 26, but also apparently hopelessly out of touch. Again, I don't know if I've got this quite right, but I think it's all right. I think that'll do for vaporwave. Okay, then Y2K. I mean, this is going to be a throwback for me because this is the sort of stuff I grew up with. Not that I ever indulged in it because I've never been fashionable, even when I was younger. I mean, that's just perfect, isn't it? Like, that's exactly Y2K. You know what? I'm actually going to say I did a good job on this one. I'm proud of this one. It took me about 2 seconds, but I mean, it's pretty simple. We weren't complicated back in the year 2000. Just added a little necklace, and then I'm going to say that's done for Y2K. Okay, and the last one is Zero Wave. Now, I don't know what that is, and Google hasn't helped, but it looks kind of plainish denim. I don't really know, but I'm going to have a go. There is exactly one outfit on the Google search, and it's somebody in denim dungarees. So I'm thinking about either using that one or using the bottoms that look kind of like their bottoms, which were these ones, because that's kind of like patchworky. I think we'll go down this route and do it like that, and then in the outfit she's just wearing like white sneakers, so we'll just put those on as well. She's also wearing some sunglasses, so let's put some sunglasses on. There. Is that Zero Wave? That's kind of the closest I can get to what I'm seeing online. So I'm going to say that's zero wave. And now we're done. We've done every single outfit from our limited pool. So we've done that. We've made one of every single outfit. So what we've got to do now is list 5 outfits on Trendi. So let's just go ahead and list all of them. It might take me a while to get through them because we've got like 20. And I'm just going to list them for the recommended price because I know that there's I was going to say a bug. I mean, technically a bug. It's an exploit really, where you could literally list this for 999,999 and somebody would buy it. So I'm not going to take advantage. I'm just going to sell it for what it's recommending and assume that I'm making at least a semblance of a profit, but these numbers aren't very big. So maybe I'm not making a profit. I don't know. I should probably have done it one at a time. Okay, so we've listed the 5. So that is that part of our aspiration done. Like I said, we're going to list all of them. Apparently the next part is have 250 followers on Social Bunny. I thought we already did. Yeah, we got 429. So maybe that'll like update in the morning or something, but I'm going to go ahead and say we're done with our aspiration. And if that doesn't update within a day or two, then I will cheat it because we do have that many followers. But yeah, that's pretty much Kat's aspiration done. Let's just list the rest of these outfits. And then I'm going to get her to have a boba tea as we are at the ThrifTea store. Okay, so all of those outfits are listed. So we'll see if anybody wants to buy them. But now let's order a drink. Let's get a strawberry matcha latte bubble tea. Or somebody already wants to purchase something. Lilith Couture would like to purchase Dark Academia. Okay, sure, we'll sell that. We might have to go home before we do that, but we can definitely do that. I didn't realise people would be buying them so quick. Maybe we listed them too cheaply. And on that note, I'm going to leave this episode here. So if you are here, thank you for watching. Feel free to like, comment and subscribe if you wanna, and I will see you soon.